Hello my dear students, how are you? I think you are so well by the grace of Allah. Today I am here your English teacher, Muhammad Salihuddin, senior teacher Dhaka Shiksha School and College, to take a class about English grammar. My dear students, today I like to discuss a topic about right form of verbs. Right form of verbs is not a new topic to you. In class 6 and 7 you have practiced right form of verbs. In the next coming monthly test you have right form of verbs. That's why today I like to discuss about the topic right form of verbs. Dear students, right form of verbs actually you will be given in two types. One may be in sentences or in passage. The students, if you are given a passage, then you have to have some brackets with verbs, and you have to write the correct form of verb according to tense and sentence. And if you are given some sentences, then you have to also maintain the tense and also some rules. So, my dear students, today I like to discuss some rules that right form of verbs may be easy to you. Okay, let us start today's topic, right form of verbs. Here, today I like to discuss some rules. Rule 1, topic is right form of verbs, and Rule 1 actually I like to say that if the subject of a sentence is third person singular number, then in the tense of present indefinite you have to add s or es with the main verb, and in right form of verb the main verb will be given in the bracket. Look, the boy play cricket. Here easily we can realize the main verb is play, and you have to make the correct form of verbs. We can see the subject is the boy, and the boy is third person singular number. That's why you have to add s or es with the main verb. That's why the correct form of the verb is the boy plays cricket. The boy plays cricket. If the subject is third person plural number, then the boys. Here in the present indefinite tense you need not add any s or es with the main verb. So look, the boys. Here in the bracket we can see to play. Here to play actually play is the main verb. That's why the boys third person singular number, and you need not add any s or es with the main verb in the present indefinite tense. Here the answer of this sentence is the boys play cricket. The boys play cricket. So the rule is, if the subject is third person singular number, then you have to add s or es with the main verb in the present indefinite tense. And if the subject is third person plural number, then in the present indefinite tense you need not add any s or es with the main verb. That's why the boys play cricket. This is the first rule, my dear students. We are going to the next rule here, rule 2. Be verbs. First of all, we have to know what are the be verbs, my dear students. Be verbs actually am, is, are, was, were. These are be verbs, and in the present tense am, is or are be verbs, and in the past tense was or were are be verbs. So when we'll get to be or be in the bracket, when we'll get to be or be in the bracket, we have to think that we have to use am, is, are, or was, were. If the sentence is in present mood, then we have to think about am, is, or are. Then we to be the students of class 8. This is a sentence. Here we can see that to be has been used as the main verb. That's why we have to write here, we are the students of class 8. Here we have to write, we are the students of class 8. If here the subject is he is the student of class 8. He is the student of class 8. If the subject is I, first person, then I am the student of class 8. So the students, we can realize that if we get be in the bracket or be verb in the bracket, we have to think that be can be used in two ways, as a main verb or as an auxiliary verb. Be verb can be used as a main verb or as an auxiliary verb. Look, we are. Here we subject are, then there is another verb. Practice grammar. Here easily we can see subject we, are be verb, and this are is not main verb because there is another verb in the bracket. That's why we have to think are here has been used as an auxiliary verb, and here practice is another verb which will be used as an another verb which is main verb. That's why we are practicing grammar. We are practicing grammar. The students, here it is very clear to us all that when we will get be verb and another verb, then be verb is not used as a main verb. Then this type of verb will be used as a main verb, and be verb will be used as an auxiliary verb. Here look, there is not here another verb. That's why here be or to be will be used as a main verb. So it is very clear to us all that be verbs are used as a main verb, and be verbs can be used as an auxiliary verb. The easy way to find out that if there is another verb after be verb, then be verb has been used as an auxiliary verb or helping verb. My dear students, today we have practiced two rules. Rule 1 about subject, third person singular and also third person plural number, and rule 2 we have discussed about right from verbs of be verbs. Rule 2 be verbs, and rule 1 about subject, third person and also third person singular and also third person plural number. Dear students, you have books. I think you have bought new books. There are exercises in the books of right form of verbs. I like to advise you to practice right form of verbs from the books. If you feel any difficulty, then communicate with us. Thank you, my dear students.